Hello, we are Grandkids Next Door, dedicated to showing you how to navigate the latest technologies as your personal grandkids. If you have any questions or video suggestions, please leave a comment down below or send us an email at grandkidsnextdoor@gmail.com.
Today I'm going to talk about some settings on your iPad you may not know about. I'm currently using an iPad Pro, but this tutorial should work on any iPad. So, we start here on the home screen, and let's open up the settings menu, this little gray gear icon here. If you ever can't find something, you can always swipe down and a search bar will pop up. It's easy to lose apps when there are multiple pages, so you can always search for it here. Let's talk about some basic settings. You probably always want to be connected to the Wi-Fi, so you can use the internet or any apps that need Wi-Fi. You can check your Wi-Fi settings here, under Wi-Fi. Now, if I turn off my Wi-Fi and turn it back on, you can see that the networks I can connect to will pop up under here. Since I'm at home, my network connects automatically. Otherwise, I can choose one, and it may prompt you to enter a password. If you ever have problems with your Wi-Fi, sometimes coming to this tab and turning it off and then back on again will fix it. Right above our Wi-Fi tab is airplane mode. Airplane mode will turn off the Wi-Fi and cellular data. It's a useful switch to have if you're traveling and on an airplane. With the airplane mode, you can still use the camera or notes app or any other app that is fully downloaded onto your device and doesn't need a Wi-Fi connection. A setting I use every night is Do Not Disturb, which you can turn on here. Do Not Disturb will silence all notifications from your device. I find it very useful while I'm sleeping. I also have it on while I'm in class and I don't want any notifications to make a noise. Don't worry though, if there is an emergency or if someone calls you twice, the Do Not Disturb will break and the device will ring. That way I know if something is really wrong, my phone or my tablet will still alert me. Now, let's talk about display and brightness, which is down here. There are a couple of features in this part of the menu. First, there's auto lock. Auto lock controls when the iPad goes to sleep after you haven't been using it for a while, and then you have to log back in. Personally, I love using my iPad for recipes, but the screen always seems to go dark when my hands are covered with bread dough. You can set auto lock to never, and the screen will always stay bright. Just remember to change it back in order to save battery when you don't need it. Next, there's text size. Here you can adjust the size of the text if that makes it easier for you to see things on your iPad. Just move the slider and you can see the text adjust. Finally, there's view. View, you can switch to the zoomed view where everything is just slightly larger, or you can stick with standard. Choose whichever one works best for you. Similarly, in home screen and dock, there is the bigger option for your icons. That means when you're on your home screen, all of the buttons will be slightly larger. Finally, let's personalize a bit. Under wallpaper, you can change the background of your iPad. If you click Choose New Wallpaper, you can choose from some standard ones that Apple gives you, or you can choose from your own photos down here. For example, I have this picture of a flower that I'd like to use. Just use your finger to move the photo to be focused where you want it, and then click Set. You can set it as the lock screen, which shows when the iPad is closed off before you tap in your passcode, or the home screen, which shows behind your app icons after you unlock. I'm going to set it to both. Now let's check it out. There you go. Now you know how to change your wallpaper as well as customize your icon size and text size. See you next time.